What is going on, guys? Today we are in the city and I want to talk about why I've stopped using Just Eat. I'm now back in the city on Deliveroo. I've been using Just Eat for about a month, testing it out, and there are a bunch of reasons why I'm not wanting to do it anymore compared to Deliveroo. So I'm going to do some deliveries here on Deliveroo, maybe Uber and Stuart if it's not dead on their maps, which it probably is. We have got our first order on Deliveroo. It didn't take long to come through. Picking up from a sushi place called Sushi Yoka. I'm gonna have to go down the busiest street here in Nottingham, which is always an interesting and fun experience. See how many people are. No, we can go right here at Sports Direct. It's not too busy.
Hello.
Hey, it's Sushi Yoka, yeah?
Yes.
That's the one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That was nice of him coming out to give it to me. Save me time. Let's pop that straight into there. Oh, someone's getting a ticket, or maybe not. The ticket officer had his yellow sticker out, ready to slap on that van car's window. This customer's like 1.7 miles away. I think it's about 12 to 13 minutes to get there. Well, the first reason actually why I've stopped using Just Eat is that the shift system is a nightmare. Like, I have to basically go onto the app every week to make sure that I'm getting shifts. And a lot of the time I'm not getting any shifts. In the city I'm getting 0 shifts. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 shifts, just to emphasize that. In my town I'm getting more shifts, but there's a big difference between working in the city and working in the town, which I'm going to come on to in other reasons. Is someone going to cross here? I don't think so. We're good to go. So I don't like the shift system because you feel like you're an employed worker, and this is self-employed work. You're not paid an hourly wage. You don't get benefits. You don't get any holiday pay. You don't get sick pay. Oh, we're going down pretty fast here. Another reason I don't like the shift system is you don't know how many hours you're going to get per week. One week you might get 25, the next week you might get 10. Just got to be really careful going at this speed down here. And also, because it's a shift system, you have to check in to your shift. And I don't really have such a big deal, like a big problem with this, let's say, but it does make me feel like I am an employee and I'm gonna have to be on time, and I can't miss my shift. I can't not check in on time, otherwise I'll get penalized. They'll remove like 24 hours worth of your shifts. I really don't like that system. I much prefer the system on Deliveroo, Uber Eats, Stuart. You just log in and you can start getting orders. If you're closer to the restaurant, then you'll get the order. I think that's just the best way to do it. Hi, is there a Deliveroo?
Yes.
Awesome. I wasn't sure if I came to the right place.
Yeah, it's quite confusing.
Yeah, it is really confusing. Okay, and that one there for you.
Yes.
Cool. Have you got the? Yeah, 2-digit codes.
2, 3, I think.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Awesome. That should be fine. Thank you. Bye. All right, guys, we made £5.22 on that order, which was a pretty nice one. About 10 minutes of riding time. It's not bad. It's coming up to 11:45, so the lunchtime orders should be flowing through. There are just so many riders in the city centre, so it makes me think that the number of orders are not going to be very good. But the second reason why I am not using Just Eat anymore is the earnings. Now, the earnings can be quite deceiving on Just Eat. They pay like £5 to £6 an order, sometimes a little bit more if it's going far away. And on Deliveroo, you're going to get around £3 to £4, maybe even £5 like we just had here. But it's deceiving because it makes you think like you're earning more. But the reality is, they tend to send you further away, Just Eat. That's my experience. Maybe it's different for other people, but I find like the orders are taking me quite far away compared to Deliveroo, and also the order volumes. So you might get paid more for a Just Eat order, But you'll find that, or at least in my experience here in Nottingham and in my town as well, because that's where I've been doing most of my Just Eat work, is you'll get way more orders on Deliveroo compared to Just Eat. I mean, not in my town, but I meant just in general, the order volumes, if you're working in the city, you're going to get a lot more orders on Deliveroo, whereas Just Eat, I haven't experimented with it enough, because back to reason number one, I haven't been getting any shifts here. So from my experience on Just Eat, I was earning on average around 11 to 12 pounds per hour, and on Deliveroo I'm earning very similarly, around that amount as well. Oh my god, what's this car driver doing? Making me feel nervous on the road when they are slowing down like that. So yeah, that's the hourly amount I'm pretty much going to be getting on Just Eat and Delivery. So there isn't much difference. So it makes you seem like you're earning more, but actually in reality it's very similar. And it's very kind of cunning and smart for them to do that, because a lot of drivers will see, a lot of riders as well for that matter, will see big fares and be like, oh wow, like I'm earning more. And that's what I thought until I started calculating the hourly rate, and it just works out pretty much the same. Oh, and we didn't make the red light. I was going really fast because it was going downhill. I hate when that happens. I just want to keep flowing. Did I just say keep flowing? I meant kept going. God damn it. Bloody red lights. Now I'm just waiting here for ages. Come on. It is pretty quiet. I've been waiting for about 10 minutes for an order. There's a lot of, so many riders. I haven't worked in the city for quite a long time, and it just boggles my mind how many riders there are, and makes me question whether I should be continuing to do this, because it seems to be getting worse and worse. But YouTube content keeps me going, at least for now. I'm going to come to a different area of the city now. So, oh my god, look how many. There is about 7 or 8 drivers, or sorry, riders, just waiting around there. Oh, I just got an order. Do not want to take that one though. I would definitely say that working during the day is probably not what you should be wanting to do. You should probably want to start working around 5 o'clock to around 9 o'clock in the city. When I was working like this during the pandemic, it was so busy during the day, but not as many orders and way too many riders. So Deliveroo isn't perfect, but I definitely prefer it to Just Eat at the moment. Still no orders, it's just turned 12 o'clock. This is, I'm not very good at all, to be honest. Guys, still no orders, just riding around like a headless chicken trying to find some orders. I'm going to try a different area of the city. I've never really had to do this before. I think I might have to start filming evening shifts. That's when it's going to be the busiest, unfortunately. Now take me back to the pandemic days when it was crazy busy and there was not as many riders. We have Uber Eats order from Walk and Go. Kind of forced to take this one. That is what the reality is right now, so I'm just going to accept it. It's not paying me the most for the mileage, but hopefully it's the address on Uber. I don't find it to be super accurate in terms of they don't give you the actual address, so it's hard to figure out if it's actually the right distance or not. Hi, got 3 minutes on Shantice? Yeah. Sure, no problem. Are you busy on deliveries or no? Yeah, it's very quiet. So.
Yesterday was very quiet as well.
Yesterday was quiet as well? Shit. Alright, thank you, yeah. Alrighty guys, this customer's 18 minutes away, 2.9 miles. Definitely not the kind of orders I should really be accepting. And I just had a delivery order pop up, which is just my luck. Let's get onto the road. So yeah, probably not a good idea now to deliver during the daytime. Maybe on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday it would be more beneficial for you to do that. But the third reason why I've stopped using Just Eat, and I do want to let people know that I'm still going to have the app. Like, it's still good to have access to all of the apps, because you never know what's going to happen with your other account, and you know, Just Eat might improve things. Okay, things are kicking off. Loud, that is hurting my ears. Yeah, so I was just saying earlier that I'm still going to keep the app. You know, they may improve things, they may allow you just to go online, like Uber Eats and Deliveroo in the future. They may change the way they the earnings potential. It might get worse. By the looks of things, it's probably going to get worse for all the apps, to be honest, because the demand is just not there, like I've said 5,000 times in this video. So we're just waiting patiently at this red light, and then we're going to come on to the reason, third reason, which is the app. Now, Deliveroo has a beautiful UX. The app is really, it's really clean, really easy to use. Pretty much the best delivery app in terms of the app experience as a rider and driver, so the UX. And I really want to get going so that I can start this 3-mile journey, but here we go. Oh, that's funny. Knew that was going to happen. The lads on the left were just laughing, well, smiling, because they could feel my pain. So the Just Eat driver app. Every rider and driver who's used Just Eat will say the same things as me. One thing is that you have to press so many buttons just to pick up an order, ride to the customer, and then drop it off. I have to press like the same buttons over and over again, and I always forget to do it because it's just not natural the way they have it set up. Whereas on Deliveroo, it's very clean. Like, Deliveroo just makes it very effortless, and I think that's what we want as riders and drivers. We want things to be as efficient as possible. We don't want to have to touch our phone too much, especially when we're driving and riding. So that's one issue with Just Eat app. Second thing is Google Maps isn't integrated very well into Just Eat. You have to use Waze, but I'm pretty sure Waze is not a rider-friendly app. So Google Maps is what I like to use, but a lot of times Just Eat, the way they set up the address, I end up going to the wrong address, and I have to manually copy and paste the address into Google Maps, which shouldn't be a thing, because again, I want to be making things as efficient as possible. I don't want to be clicking lots of buttons, and yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating to have to do that. I've had it happen to me so many times where I've ended up on the wrong address, and it just is a little bit silly. That should never happen with a delivery app. The app should not be providing an inaccurate address. Like, that is a complete no-no. Gonna have to focus on the roundabout here, guys. Oh my god, this car in front of me has got so many bloody fumes. I've had to wear my neck scarf because it's literally got black fumes coming out of his exhaust pipe. Absolutely rancid. And the funny thing is for the majority of the 3 years I've been doing this, I've been delivering with Stuart, who in Nottingham used to deliver for Just Eat. They are still delivering in some cities for Just Eat, but that's slowly going to go away as Just Eat starts to kind of take back their orders from the system. So if you're in a city where they're using Stuart and you're thinking, wow, I'm loving all these great earnings on my deliveries, we'll go left here, then just realize that, whoops, she repeated what I said, or just copied what I said, that your area soon, probably at some point, is going to be on Just Eat, and this is what's going to impact you. But yeah, it's just funny. I was just actually, the reason why I was bringing that up is because Stuart actually has a way better delivery UX than Just Eat, and it's just ironic that they're the ones who were used to do the orders for Stuart or for Just Eat, and now Just Eat have come in with their own courier app, and yeah, it's just a bit clunky. I think a lot of people in the comments will probably say very similar things, but again, I'm not saying not to use it. I'm saying that you should probably have access to, what's this guy doing? So what I'm trying to say, guys, is have access to the Just Eat app. Pick the app that works best for you. In my opinion, I prefer Deliveroo. It'd be nicer if there's more orders during the daytime, but I think that's across the board. That's probably one of the reasons I'm not getting shifts in the city in Nottingham. Too much competition, but also just not enough orders. So that is an industry problem as a whole, not just a Nottingham problem or an app problem. Hiya, how's it going? Okay, I've got your food here. There you go. Your boy just did a 3-mile delivery, and how much did he get paid? Uber Eats paid me £5.06 for a 3-mile delivery, but I'm not going to complain because an order's an order, and we've got some money in the bank. At least I'm coming out here and actually making some kind of money, but really not worth it probably to work during the daytime. So the fourth reason, I think we're on the fourth one. Oh, this Range Rover is going to try and, oh wait, no, what is going on here? Oh my god, go, go, go. I am not letting you out, sorry. But, oh, there's just taxi drivers pulling out of nowhere. Come on. Time is of essence. I can't be waiting around. But the fourth reason is, Just Eat is just, for me, in my experience, a little bit boring. Like, I'm just picking up from the same places, which is McDonald's and KFC, with McDonald's being 75% of the orders. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't really enjoy picking up from McDonald's compared to lots of different places that maybe a mom and pop kind of family run business, or different eateries and with different vibes. Like McDonald's, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like going into McDonald's. It's usually super busy, so many drivers just crowded around each other, just fighting to get to the front of the counter to get their order. And so yeah, I just find Just Eat a little bit dull in my opinion. And right now we're in Hyson Green. This street, it's kind of interesting. A lot of places are shut down, but there's a lot of different nationalities and ethnicities just on this street. We've got kebab places, we've got kind of Eastern European places. I have to be really careful though riding through here, because people have a mind of their own. They just pop out of nowhere. They just like to walk across the street. Like that guy didn't have, I don't think he signaled, so I didn't know what he was doing. There's so many flies, like these green little flies sticking to me and going into my eye. We're coming back into the city, got to be really careful of these tram lines with one eye. Yeah, didn't manage to pick any orders up in Hyson Green, but hopefully in the city we can get some orders, because we've got an order pop up here. Let's see if we want to take this one. Do not want to touch my phone. Let's go left. Always worried about crossing these tram lines at that speed.
Yeah. 2021.
It's just that order there, by the way. Yeah, sure. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. There you go, mate. Thank you. So I'm literally making like £5 per hour. So I'm not gonna just wait for my order when I can see it's ready. I need to get that order and start delivering. You can see here on like the left hand side where the bike stands are, all the riders just waiting around, and yeah, it's not a good situation for the delivery industry, but it is daytime. I think evening time will be better. This customer is 19 minutes away, 2.7 miles, so very similar to the Uber Eats order, like I was saying, and the pay is a little bit different. The final thing I want to point out, or I have a theory with Just Eat, is that I think they're oversaturating their rider and driver pool. Yes, they have these scheduled shifts so they control who comes on to the shifts, but I feel like they're more likely to put quite a few people onto a shift so that there's always people ready to be delivering. I'm just waiting for this car to go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And I think they're following a similar model to Uber Eats in terms of there is not really too much of a filter to getting onto Just Eat, whereas Deliveroo have a long waiting list. Like, I did wait a long time for Just Eat, but it seems like rapidly they're trying to scale their number of rider and driver supply, or what's called like the pool. I much prefer it with Deliveroo when they're controlling that pool. Long waiting list. People find that it's very hard to get onto Deliveroo. For me, that's good, because that means they're controlling the number of people that are coming onto their platform, which means it's not oversaturated. And what's happening with Uber Eats right now is that it's completely, for me, gone to poop. Because sorry, I just had to focus on the road there. All I remember me saying was poop. But yeah, Uber Eats has gone to poop because there's just too many people doing it. Even Deliveroo, there's too many people doing it because there's a lot of people using substitute accounts. I think there's been a change in how Deliveroo declare income to the government. So I think that is causing a lot of these renters to get scared about renting their account out, which is a good thing.
It's 22.
22, great. Oh, it's your birthday. When was your birthday?
Monday.
Okay, happy birthday to you then.
Thank you.
That's the drink. But most importantly, there's the food.
Oh, thank you so much.
It. No worries. Have a great day.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. So we made £6.34 on that delivery. The Uber Eats one with a similar distance paid me £5.06. So you're looking at about a £1.30 difference. Hence why Deliveroo for me is the best app. On a day like today though, none of the apps are very good. Even if you had Just Eat here, you would not be getting that many orders. Every rider, and this taxi is going to pull out on me. Yep. Not surprised. There is literally a ton of riders just doing nothing. Okay guys, I'm an absolute donut. I went into Tesco to buy this drink here and I forgot to record. So right now we're outside city centre. Everyone's giving me side eye as usual. Typical Brits, just wondering what I'm doing and thinking I'm a bit of a weirdo, but we've got Highland spring water, pear and elderflower. I think it costs about £1.25, something like that. Right behind me there you'll see, sneakily recording them, all the drivers waiting because there's no orders on the apps. Right here, completely dead. So we're gonna drink this, we're gonna do a few shout outs and hopefully we get an order, but this is pretty bad guys. Like, I came out here wanting to talk about how I don't want to use Just Eat anymore, and now I feel like I need to use Just Eat because it's just so dead. But I think we're gonna go back into the city, I think tomorrow or the day afterwards, do an evening shift and see how that compares to what has been a pretty bad shift. Okay, let's try cracking this open one-handed. Nice. I do like my spring water to give us a little bit of a whirl. Oh, that is so good. Pear and elderflower. That pear flavor really comes through, and I love sparkling water because it's really refreshing, especially when it's really hot. Oh, hi. She just said hello. I don't know what she said in her language, but anyways. Maybe she said I had a nice camera, but she was definitely saying something in her language. But it's a really nice drink actually, guys. Highland spring water. This actually could be one of my favorites now. I know I say that every video, but oh god, it's so good. Super refreshing. It's not like sweety fruit, like it's not like a really sweet fruity flavor. It's quite subtle. Side eye galore, guys. Okay guys, so wait for these buses to go, and then cheers mate. So many riders. I'm not going to sing because I cannot sing, but guys, this is a game changer. Dory, I'm going behind you. It's completely dead, guys. Not even had one order since doing this. It's 1:30. I just want to say a massive thank you to Paula coming in with the 10 drinks. 10 drinks is crazy. Really appreciate the support, Paula. Paula says to help keep you hydrated during the hot weather coming up. So there is going to be plenty of hot weather coming up. Right now it's not too bad. It's probably around 15 degrees. A little bit of a wind, so yeah, not too hot, but I really appreciate this drink, and this is probably my favorite drink so far. Actually, 100% this is my favorite drink so far. The mango and Rubicon, I think that's number 2, but I absolutely love drinks like this. So Paula, again, I don't know how else to say thank you but to shout you out. And I'm not going to do any other shout outs for this video just because 10 drinks is just an amazing amount of support, and I think it deserves its own video shout out. I am on a bit of a diet at the moment. I'm just watching what I'm eating. I'm also riding a lot on the bike, so I'm finding I'm getting into pretty good shape. So a drink like this, I don't think it has very much sugar in there, so just enough sugar to keep you going. I mean, I'm on an electric bike. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to put some other videos onto your screen for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.